Wow.
Okay, so this is what we consider west side of Athens.
Okay.
West side, and Charles has never lived on this side. He's lived only on the east side.
Would you want to go down through town, out to the east side?
Yeah, let's go down.
Yes,
Go by the arches
Yeah,
and
go by the arch.
sorry, arch. There's only one.
So these buildings, I think, have been here for a long time.
When I first got here, I was quite surprised that all the buildings and stores are single floor buildings.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's so spacious. In Korea, all the buildings go high up.
Yes, definitely.
And one of the surprising thing was that every stores, restaurants have this big parking lot where several dozens of cars can park simultaneously. In Korea, we don't have that much of a space.
All this land.
Yeah, so wow, what's that? What's Peking?
Peking is one of our favorite places. We like the food here.
Wow. Okay.
That is where Mr. Adams was going to ask me to marry him.
Wow, where?
But at the Peking. But
Really?
It wasn't Peking. It was a different restaurant.
Ah, it
and
was
when we got there was a man next to us who was he had a terrible cough. And it was being very loud. So we ate, and then we went back to his house, his parents'
Okay.
house, and that's where he asked me to marry him.
I didn't want to do it with that man coughing.
He was being very loud.
Ah, that's funny. That's a funny story.
Well, it's funny, the family that brought that restaurant to Athens, he was a couple of years younger than me and grew up and went to Gaines and
His name is Peter.
went to the middle school in Cedar Shoals, and then his family opened one Peking on the east side, not far from the Kroger, and then they opened this one, and after they did that, they closed the one on the east side and but they sold it years ago. There's another family runs it now, so.
If it gets too warm, tell Charles and he'll.
Warm is good. Too cold.
Yes.
This is not the Athens I remember.
So we're coming up on the intersection of Alps Road and Atlanta Highway, and Beechwood on the right was always a big shopping center. We're kind of in the back of it here, but it's a strip mall where you have retail places next to each other, not like a mall, but we're on the road to go towards downtown Athens. We should take a left and go down like we did yesterday and go down Broad Street. Like going down like we went yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying, Charles? Broad Street. Where the Atlanta the red zone is. All that.
Oh, that street.
Yes.
What is,
Well,
Clayton.
Yeah.
On Clayton?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm saying the wrong one. Broad Street is the one that the arch is on. Go down Broad Street and then take a left and go back around so you can go down Clayton to show them downtown, and then go on out to the east side.
East side.
So, Jean, I do two things. I teach, but I have a couple friend that own a store in downtown Athens, and it's called the Red Zone, and that's what the bag is from. And they sell t-shirts and sweatshirts and all Georgia UGA things. And so when the games are going towards downtown, when the games are going on, I work in the shop for game day because they need a lot of people.
Okay, yes.
Or when the students are gone in the summer, I work there.
good to hear that you're participating in multiple two jobs.
Yes. I
Yes.
mean, we can't imagine because we're only in our early 60s.
Yes.
You know, not doing anything. But eventually, I wouldn't mind doing nothing and traveling, and we're you know, I could get involved more with my church and have more time to do things, you know, that I usually can't during the day. Now, right here, this used to be the varsity. I don't know if you remember. It's hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
And French fries. It was a big, very well known in Atlanta. There's a varsity.
Okay.
But they shut this one down because they were going to make like a grocery store and apartments and all this stuff.
Okay.
And they haven't done anything with it. But they have opened up a few other varsities where you can just go get it in the window.
Okay.
Not the same. But
Like a drive through.
this was here for like 70 years.
70 years. Wow.
Yeah, it was here when you were here, but it was.
Is there a roller skating place
Yes.
that you know?
On the east side.
Yes.
Yes.
It's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Still there. So we have some like events at that place.
Yes.
That's
School
right.
events, yes.
Skating
Skate
nights.
nights.
Skate
Yeah.
nights.
And that night they rolled dices too. And number one got the soda.
So we're looking at a lot of the buildings from downtown.
Oh,
Some
okay.
have changed because, you know, they're building straight ahead. They're building things that weren't there when you were here. That's some of the buildings downtown. See, I thought this would be better. You could, instead of you having to drive and look, you can just look.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, I don't have any specific memories about downtown in Athens because
Yes.
you know, that was there was not so much of an interesting thing for me back then.
Yes.
For me, it was the roller skate, pizza place, McDonald's.
Well, and all the universities over there to the right. Yes.
But
And
now
then-
that's still like the housing. That's for not for students. That's like low income housing
Yes.
that has always been here or has been here for a long time.
The Memorial Park. We
Yeah.
we visited there often. My dad used to do fishing over there.
Okay. You don't have to go on Broad Street. I mean on Middle
Clayton.
Charles.
Clayton.
Yeah, Clayton. Sorry, I'm getting all these places mixed up. We can just go straight.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can get over. So downtown, all downtown's going to be on the left, but as we pass these next two lights, the university is on the right. After these two lights, there was a hotel here where there is none right now. That was torn down recently,
Okay.
but
My-
that's all university.
My father would have loved it. And he
And the arch is coming up on the right.
okay.
You want to pull over if you can. The buses do, or for a second, like that white car did. Okay, so we're going to stop for just a second, and the arch is.
Okay, here it is. Wow. Wow. Yes. You know, now I remember coming in front of the arch several times.
And behind all that is a place where you can walk. You know, it's like a park.
Yes, yes. Wow. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. And these are some buildings where Charles's dad, business services, his dad worked.
So I came here on Sunday, so it kind of interrupted your church schedule, but it must have been better than weekdays, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Much better. We would have made time anytime you came, even taking off work if that was. But yeah, Saturday, Sunday is a good time. Plus, it's not quite so busy with regular traffic. You know, going to work or coming up from work traffic. And we probably could have made it to church because Christopher did, but we just wanted to make sure we were there when we didn't want you to have to wait.
Yes. If I told you I'll be here about 12, then you might have gone to the church, right?
But it's okay.
Sorry.
We sing in a choir at church, and we love to sing. But last week I was at my parents' because I go when I can to help take care of them. And next week we're going again to do some things for them. I take my mom to a doctor's appointment. So there's sometimes where we just don't make it to church, but 99% of the time we do.
And it's your birthday.
And it's my birthday.
Oh, okay.
So I like to spend it with my parents. So now we're on Lexington Highway.
Lexington
And we'll go
Highway.
right into the east side, and then when we take a right, we'll be close to Gaines School Elementary.
Did you ever go miniature golf or putt-putting? There was this place right here. Used to be the putt-putt place, and I know it was there,
Yes.
but now that's business has taken over. I didn't know if you remembered that or not.
My father didn't. Maybe several times he took me to the
UGA?
UJ
Yes.
golf. Yes, but not at the park or putt place.
Putt-putt, yes.
Yeah, Popeyes.
He took me to
Fun
the.
place. It's not really golf.
He took me to the tennis
Look
court.
at this. I have
Okay.
here on the right, Charles. Look at that big building. Oh, there's apartments.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that looks new.
That's new. I mean, we don't come out this way very often.
Oh.
That used to be where Phil's grandparent or family had the house.
Are you sure it's not this one? I thought
Maybe
this-
it's this house.
It's this house.
Okay.
A friend of ours at church, that used to be their house. But, of course, it's been sold and it's a business now.
Wow.
Wow. I wonder if that's for UGA students in there. So, are you going to pull in the parking lot of Gaines School, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Here's the police station, so when you take your pictures today, they'll come from there.
So what I thought was that is it better to contact the the officers at the apartment in advance that I might be going?
Oh.
So
It should be fine. Okay.
Now, over behind Lowe's is where the skating rink is. Yes. There used to be a grocery store there when you were here, but Lowe's bought that and leveled it and built. So this is
So we're
Gaines
turning
School.
on to Gaines School.
Yeah,
Yep.
Gaines School Road.
And the school's going to be on the left.
Oh, on the left. Okay.
It's still there, just very old. Again, so you go past the oaks.
This is it. Yeah, I remember. Yes. Yes, this is it. Yes. This is exactly the same as I remember.
Yeah, that's the lunchroom.
Yes, that's the cafeteria.
I didn't realize that they built it in 1928.
1928.
This obviously this.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's not active school as of now.
No, it's not. They use it for probably meetings and with different staff. But this was where you would go down the hall.
Yes.
Right here on the right was our room.
Yes, and there were big picture of peach. Isn't that?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's the room, right?
Yep, that
yes,
door.
I remember. I remember that door. There was a large peach painting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, down the wall, and that must have been the principal's office.
Yes, up to the office.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I came in here a few times, but not many.
And this took
Wow.
you down to the media center.
Gym.
Where's the gym?
No, the gym is
Gym is on the other side.
on the other side at the end of that hall. This
Okay.
was the media center and the third grade classes.
Yes, because I remember going to the
That
media
was
center.
shelter.
I think we had a shower. They had a shower.
Baby shower.
Baby
for
shower
kids.
for Kate. And I
Yes,
came
that's
down
the
here.
room.
That's-
You know, when we, we have a class at the gym or at any other places, when we get back to our original class, we may have to stop and wait for you to count where all of us are here.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yes.
one time I just ignored that and raced to the classroom. And I remember you said that I waited on that spot and there were no one. I crossed my fingers that you're all right. Who was on the first row? Okay.
Well, I don't know if it was with your class, but there were a couple of third grade teachers that I was friends with, Miss Wolf and there was another one. And sometimes we would just walk through their class. Instead of going around, we would cut through, and she'd be in the middle of teaching, and we'd just walk through. And,
Okay.
He's a big jokester,
and
prankster.
those ladies still, every once in a while, of course they're retired, but I'll see them every once in a while, and they
remember
they
that.
remember that, and they mentioned that. I said, well, I just didn't want to walk all the way around, and one of them, Miss Wolf, she has 2 daughter-in-laws that are at the school that she's working now.
Wow.
So, and they're getting close, probably to retirement.
She's retired.
Oh,
yeah.
is she? Okay.
She's retired.
Okay. Did you get your pictures or?
Yes,
Okay.
I got the picture. Can I take? 와우. 그래서 여기가 우리가 여기서 버스를 타고 오면은 yes.
It's down that hall
아,
to the gym.
gym.
It's on the other end. Yes.
And I have a memory that I had a breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, here. So there are small meals, including cereals and Marquis. He complained that only 2 pancakes were served. I remember him saying that. Okay, wow, this is the same.
When I was a child here, these windows, this was all open. And so when you left the main building, you were outside,
Okay.
and then to get into the lunchroom.
Okay.
But by the time you came,
There was a
they
door.
had
Yeah,
closed
I
all these
remember.
just for weather and.
Yeah. I remember the door. Oh my god. Okay, this was the cafeteria.
Yeah, it looks the same.
Yes, yes, yes.